Hi, hello everyone. So there are no Pokemon cards in this video. Instead, what I want to do is go over my budget for Pokemon card collecting. It's very important to me that I don't go broke for Pokemon. Also, I don't view Pokemon as like an investment. This is just for fun. This is something that I enjoy doing. And I just want to make sure I have fun, but in a financially stable and safe way. So I made some rules for myself. I have my notes right here, but I'm just going to go over them one by one. I thought it would be an interesting video, hopefully. If not, that's okay. Feel free to click out. If you have been watching a few of my videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate every single view that I get. Okay, so the very first rule that I have is to stay within my budget. I really wish I had nicer handwriting, but oh well, as long as you guys can read it. Stay within my budget. That is my very first one. Now, I had to decide a budget, and I was going back and forth between a few numbers. I had to make sure that I was still saving for all of the things that I wanted to save for, estimating how much money I was going to make. And the number that I came up with was about 250. Well, no, okay. So the number I really came up with was about $3,000 for the year, which I also wrote down about $250 a month. Now, I have no idea how that number sounds to you. I don't know how that number sounds to other people, but this is just the amount of money that I think I can safely use and spend guilt free while also still filling my financial obligations and saving for important things for myself. That number can change if things come up. For example, if an emergency comes up, then I will not spend any money on Pokemon cards. But at the same time, no, I don't want to increase it, or it might. So the only way that I will increase that number is if, well, one, if I get a significant pay raise, that would be amazing. But more likely, I think what will happen is I should write that down, right? So about $3,000 a year, which could equal $250 a month. Yeah. Oop, ran out of space. Um, if there's a card that I want that is like super expensive, I can't see myself spending more than $250 for one particular card, but you never know what'll happen. That's actually not true. Okay, I'm thinking about some cards that I want, like the Greninja from Twilight Masquerade and some of the like XY promos. Okay, so that might not necessarily be true. Um, my plan is if there is one card that I want that is super expensive, I will not spend anything for 1 month and then just kind of do like a what is that called? Like when it go a rollover to the next month. So if like for example, I really want the Greninja card. I do want it, by the way. It's a beautiful card. Say I want it, then I will have to wait and until like the next month. So January I wouldn't spend anything, and then in February I would technically have $500, and so then I could buy that card safely, guilt free, without be putting myself in financial stress. Um, that's the plan. That's the plan. I've never budgeted for Pokemon cards before. I don't know how this will work, but it should. I think this is the number that I came up with where I felt like I wasn't restricting myself for the hobby, but also and giving myself an ample amount of money to buy what I would like to buy. I am somebody that I don't spend a lot on other things like eating out or buying clothing or buying, just like extraneous things. But I do, I do when I can um, spend a lot on my hobbies. So I'm gonna try to limit myself and keep myself in check. So stay within my budget is the first rule. I'm aiming for $3,000 a year, which equates to about $250 a month. Okay, cool. My second rule, I don't know if this one seems strange, but I'm going to try to buy most of the cards that I purchase at card shows. And here is my reasoning. Um, if you think about it, you can buy any Pokemon card that you want online. And it's very easy to do. You just go on TCG Player, go on eBay, you can go watch a stream, and you look for the card that you want, you see it, and you see it in the condition that you want, lightly played, near mint, whatever, and you can just go ahead and buy that card. Like there's nothing really stopping you from purchasing that card and like clicking, order. So for me, that is usually how I participate in hobbies is I buy things online. I don't I want to limit that as much as possible. So I want to only buy cards at card shows. That's also I also have a lot of fun at card shows. I think I've been to two now, and they were both really fun. It's just nice talking to vendors. It's nice meeting other people who enjoy the hobby. Looking at cards in person, you just don't, it just doesn't feel the same looking at cards online. I also did have one bad experience buying a card online. I bought one that I was super excited to get, and that card came damaged. And that I didn't see the damage in the photos. I asked for money back. I got like half of my money back, not the full thing. So, anyways, I would rather just be able to see my cards in person. And also, if I limit myself to buying at card shows, that should help. That should help with the budget that I set for myself. The only reason I said to buy most at card shows is because there might be some cards that I'm looking for that I just don't see at card shows if they're older. But again, I don't know for sure, right? Like I'm still very, very new to the hobby, still kind of getting interested in like certain sets and certain cards. So I'm not 100% sure. But maybe I'll just say, I think I'm gonna amend this like right now. And I can say like buy at most one card online. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I have to kind of mull it over. But I am satisfied with trying to buy most of the cards at card shows. Okay. Number 3 is cash only. Okay, I know it is so easy to just carry around a credit card, or it's you don't even have to carry around your credit card anymore. You just, oh, sorry, my thing. Sorry, has my video been getting blurry while I've been moving my hands? I'll try to stop that. Um, so it's very easy to just pay with your phone or pay with your card. Venmo, just scan a QR code. I it will be very dangerous for me if I do that. I already know myself. So I am going to go to the bank before, like, a couple days before the card show, get cash. So, for example, in January, I could get, like, if I'm going to a card show, like $200 cash or however much I'm willing to spend. And I will only use that money to buy cards at the card show. I will not use my credit card. I'm pretty, like, certain that, like, or what am I trying to say? I do not want to use my credit card at all at a card show. So it's just going to be cash. I think that's better. I think I prefer paying with cash anyway. I think vendors prefer when I pay with cash or when we use cash. So yes, only going to use cash. I think it will save myself from overspending. Okay, number 4. Um what did I write for? Oh, I'm only buying sealed product at MSRP. Oh, my writing is getting significantly worse as it goes on. Okay. I bought the Charizard UPC for $250, and I hate saying that, but it was my very first. I went to a card shop, a local card shop. I waited in line for a couple hours. I was so excited to get it. I had no idea that they were going to charge $250. I thought it was going to be the market price of 120, but I think it had been just like I waited so long that I wanted, like, it felt like a waste of time. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have bought it, but it felt like a waste of time if I didn't buy the UPC. So I bought the UPC. It definitely hampered or like dampened my experience of opening the box. I mean, the promos are beautiful. I still love looking at them, and I'm glad that I have them. And if you watched my previous videos, that is where I got the gold Mega Gardevoir card. But I would have enjoyed getting that card a lot more if I had paid somewhere closer to retail price. So that experience taught me that I do not want to pay anything other than retail price for sealed product. I'm gonna aim to not do too much sealed product anyway. It really does feel a lot like gambling to me. It is essentially gambling, but not maybe not as bad, but it feels like gambling to me. So I kind of want to avoid that as much as I can unless I'm able to get the sealed products at market price, at what they're supposed to be. I have joined a couple. I've been able to catch a couple restocks at the Pokemon Center website. Haven't been able to actually get anything though, because I'll go through the queue and then I'll get in, and I haven't gotten anything. But one time I was successful, and I did in fact get the Ascended Heroes booster bundles. I think that's what they're called. Did I buy 4 of them? Yes, I did, because that was the limit. So, I will see those in April and probably open them on the channel, just because I think it's fun. And I felt so good about those purchases because it was MSRP and it was the price that it was supposed to be. So that's very exciting. Not exciting that it's all the way in April. I can't believe it's like 5 months away. But it's okay. I will happily wait for them, and it was a great experience buying at the price they're supposed to. So only buying sealed at MSRP is my fourth rule. Um, Let me see. And I have one more rule. I think I had more, but I can't find the other rules I wrote. Let me see. Show everything on YouTube. Okay, this is to keep myself accountable. I do not want to hide. I I want to be very transparent with like how I interact in the hobby. I don't want to hide things. I don't want to lie. I don't want to be holding things back. So anytime I get a card, maybe not every single time, but I do want to do at least once a month kind of an update on my collection and show